Okay, time to get back into this finally. Day behind. But I guess I'm doing main story. Because it's what makes sense to do next. Doesn't really make sense to run off and do random stuff. And I think I'll be able to do that later anyway. I would have really liked to go to a dyer. I can maybe run off and do that. They all have the same stuff typically, and there's one close by. Plain song. Though I'm not sure if they're the most accessible or not. Well, I'll just go there. Should be able to find it easily enough. Even though I don't mind that color, I want to see what else is available. Because I'll be staring at it for a while. Cause I don't like what I don't like is it's blue and green. It's not consistent. And if they have like a dark gray or black or red. Where's the dyer? This way?
Over here.
Okay, what do you have for the current thing I'm wearing? Why can't I actually see it? It just needs shards for Grey Dawn. Pale Ferns, Eventide, and Frozen Wilds. I can, it does show me. Frozen Wilds. It's just so dark. It looks pretty much the same, Grey Dawn, as opposed to...
I wish to speak with you.
Okay, I like the colors a bit better. Definitely like the colors better. Can I talk to you again?
May the land bloom in your steps, Outlander.
Okay, Pale Bloom, Verdant Bloom, Metal Shards, Frozen Wilds.
This new color suits you, Huntress.
Okay, I mean, not bad, not bad. Wait, can I just apply it at any time, or do I have to buy it every time?
To think about it.
But I already bought it, why do I have to buy it again? No, I guess I lost.
I've outdone myself this time.
Ah, well, I guess I lost them, whatever things I spent.
This is no delirium, is it?
This is, disappointed in that. But I learned from my mistake, I won't do that again.
A rush of air.
But yeah, this is way better colors. Totally worth. Totally worth that. Yeah, it's like red and dark gray. A little bit of aqua, I guess, but no, definitely more my colors. Okay, we have people to talk to. I probably a chest to loot.
The old ones like to dance.
Well, they didn't have two left feet like I do.
I could teach you.
Don't tempt me.
Like before, you should find an inn and leave me alone.
No ins here. Only outs. Catalo. Still no arm, sadly.
Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini.
Were you able to finish the new arm Gaia was helping you with?
Indeed. I was hoping we could discuss it, if you have a moment.
Okay, testing the arm.
You wanted to talk about your arm?
It's a mission?
Indeed.
I have to do this. This
It's
is a
time
must.
to test it. And I want you to be there.
Okay. How are we doing this?
Not how. Where. Will you meet me where we felled Regala's tremor tusk? Right where the river bends?
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
Combat.
You'll see
Aloy.
when we get there.
Combat, of course.
I promise.
Then I'll let you
Or
know
is it
when I
gonna-
get close.
It's gonna have climbing
You have my
abilities?
thanks, Aloy.
Is it gonna be like a grapple arm too? How's your training coming?
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the Old Ones.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by a mistake. A single miscalculation. There is no glory or honor in such a fate. Only hubris and pointless death.
That about sums it up.
Companions?
Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tenakth. Her mind is sharp, that much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Right? Yeah,
Trust
she
me.
seems kind of...
She's tougher than she looks.
She is.
I will take your word for it.
But she doesn't seem like it. So looks can be deceiving, as they say, right? Farewell.
I have to go now.
Then do not let me keep you.
Like I said, I'll call you when I'm close to Regala's old outpost near the bulwark.
May the Ten guide your way.
So we probably have to wait at the fire. Yeah, of course. She must be here somewhere. Before I talk to them, maybe I'll go downstairs. No, she's here. Okay. Alva, she's in the science room, of course.
Aloy,
Right to work, I see.
there's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing.
She's
And
the one.
you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the late CO. And there's more ancestors out there. Returned from beyond the
Those ones are
stars.
enemies.
Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And
Then-
Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
you're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall.
A lot here to go through. Let's talk with the companions first.
I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
Very diverse.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek, but even so, you're different.
Yeah, we are.
Quite.
I hope everyone's been treating you okay.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming. And they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing. Back home, diviners can only share data with the permission from the overseers.
Sounds restrictive and stifling.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
No, we don't do things that way here. Okay, you're training.
I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover, with this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process. This could revolutionize how diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the overseers would actually let us study.
Anything else on your
You
train?
wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
A diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this. And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden held within them. But I was sent here to help you. I would be remiss to ignore any truth laid before me. Maybe it'll help the Quen find their way back to the path of truth.
Yeah, kind of funny that the Quen had access to a lot of information and then they restricted to keep people in the dark for control. Which makes sense, I guess, in a way, but it's not great. The Zenith.
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector.
The Protector? What?
Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today.
I'm sure he would love
That's why
that,
he's
except
one
he
of
wants to
our
kill
most
you all.
revered ancestors. But based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the
Yeah, he wanted to
legacy.
kill every life on
At
here
least you're piecing together the
so they could
truth.
restart.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
Beta mentioned other Zeniths. Tilda, Verbena, and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the diviners haven't recovered.
Or you didn't have access to it. Maybe that's the case too. The Quen. Your family.
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners, peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone, not even your family.
Wow, that's...
Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
That sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that.
Your ancestors?
The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CEO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
Or she left and, you know, kind of owned him until he screwed her over. The CEO, or what you call the CEO?
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CEO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Farrow,
Obviously.
whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Farrow, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now.
We saw what happened to him.
course.
He's Became the
Anyway,
growth
the
on a
diviners discovered that
reactor.
Pharaoh spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named Sio, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire. The living embodiment of Ted Pharaoh, a renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
So what happened on the expedition?
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous
Machines?
than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes.
Hurricanes?
And scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. And that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse. But nothing improved the CEO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door. And more convinced that the title of CEO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man,
Nope.
but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CO became was a complete perversion of what principal diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
And Bohal?
So, Bohai,
Or
your
Bohai?
overseer. Will he run things better than Sio?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. But he's hardly a paragon of integrity.
Obviously not.
I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right.
Forbidden knowledge.
Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire, like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
Probably wise. That's
I
everything.
need to get going, but if you need anything,
All I need is to help you succeed in your mission. The plan Gaia told me about to capture Hephaestus, it will help set things right.
I hope so.
Then I will do whatever I can. I promise.
And I do have superior loots. Any crafting that I can do? I don't think so, but... Active quest. Get shell bolts. Do you want to upgrade that before the mission? Why am I upgrading this? I don't know. Level 1 at least. It actually is pretty decent overall. Quite good against fire. It's funny because the lava came in. Ammo. Nothing's quite... Okay, that's kind of low. Don't think I have any more of these that I can craft, unfortunately. So many left to craft, but I can't afford them. Need their special parts, because you know everything needs to use special parts.
I wonder what it's like being in space.
In space.
Very lonely, if you ask me.
Okay, 3 more conversations there. Let's go down and talk to Beta. Down here. It's locked, wait. Beta's closed it off. That's odd. This goes to the elevator shaft. I guess I can't talk to her. Sadly. Can't, this just goes somewhere. Back to where it was. Seems like she shut herself in.
That's gonna haunt my nightmares.
What was it? Okay, let's talk to Erend.
There she is. Heard you had an interesting time at Thebes.
I did.
Maniacs, lava. What's not to like?
I'll remember that next time I go traveling.
At least I got what we needed to trap Hephaestus.
Good thing I got my gear ready then.
How's everyone treating you?
Have you spoken with Alva yet?
Yeah, when she's not reading the archives like a giddy kid drinking
She was
her
so
first
giddy.
ale. She took to that new focus quick, that's for sure. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. But I can see why you two hit it off.
She's used one before, just an older version, for quite a long time though. You're training.
You look tired.
Ha! You never want to hold back, are you? I've just been making sure that I got everything down for this mission of yours. I wouldn't want to be the usual screw-up out there.
You'll do fine, Erend.
Worst comes to worst, hit it with a hammer. You know, you're really good at that. It's a good thing to fall back on, you know, just... We get attacked, use the hammer, crush things.
I should get going.
As soon as you want us heading out to those cauldrons.
I'll give you the heads up.
I mean, I'm gonna be there, so it's not like you're alone. Okay, Varl.
From the look on your face, I'd say the mission was a success.
I got Omega clearance. Is everyone ready to head out to Cauldron Gemini?
As soon as you give the word.
I see all of us settled in nicely.
Our new Quen friend? The moment she laid eyes on the archives, she jumped on them like a long leg.
Yeah, that's Alva for you.
Okay, you're training?
Once Gaia is back up and running, I expect you to put all your training to good use.
The seeds have been planted. All they need is a chance to bloom. What? I thought that was pretty good. Zoe liked it.
I'm glad you and Zoe found each other.
Don't forget, you're to blame for that.
I'm to blame? I think you found her before I got... Well, whatever. I guess I got injured. You're
Once
training.
Gaia is back up and running, I expect you to put all your training to good use.
Oh, I just went through that.
Seeds have been planted. All they need is a chance to bloom. What? I thought that was pretty good. Zoe liked it.
Of course,
I'm
Zoe would
glad
like
you
it.
and Zoe found each other.
Don't forget,
Yeah, the Zeniths.
Now that I have Omega clearance, we can grab Hephaestus and finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging thunderjaws.
Better them than us, for once.
See
I
you
should
soon.
go get this to Gaia.
Of course. Let us know when we're needed.
And Zoe?
Welcome back.
Good to be back. Have you met our new Quen guest yet?
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base. Varl gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data we had here, she turned so pale, I thought she'd faint on the spot. We showed her to the archive room so she could see for herself. She hasn't left the base since.
Yeah, I was
Sounds
gonna
like
say the
Alba.
same. Okay, so who else have you been talking
How
to?
are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron's been busy scouring data on his newest obsession. Apparently the old ones wrestled machines as some kind of performance. Called it metal versus meat. A must-see battle between steel and flesh, as Aaron likes to put it. You'd think we have enough of that going around as it is.
No idea what that is, to be honest. You're
Heard
training.
anything interesting lately?
I found out the old ones use leaf infusions like the Utaru do. Tea, they call it.
Yeah, tea is
Apparently
good.
it helped soothe them.
Well, this is
That and some sort of scented wax they used to cleanse their aura. Plus something called bubble baths. I think I'll stick to singing to calm the nerves.
bubble blasts are good. You should try those.
I
Farewell.
need to get going.
Right. You've retrieved the Omega clearance. That means we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. I'll make sure my gear's ready.
Soon might be an understatement or overstatement. Oh, well, one of them. Overstatement, I guess, because it could be another half hour of dialogue. We'll see. I have a thing to return. I don't think there's anybody else to talk to.
That is focus thing's trying to kill me.
It's not trying to kill you.
Not on purpose.
He dropped it in beer and shocked him. He just needs like more robust focuses for sure.
Welcome back.
Wait, we're making coffee over here? Is that, oh, that's our thing that we're gonna trap it in, right? That's the idea. We got another drone module, still missing two.
There we go.
No,
More data for the dome.
so I'm missing northwest, center, and west. So those are the all in one chunk. Every other one I have, including the island. Wait, which one's the island? Oh, so yeah, those ones are supposed to be done before the island. I'm missing 3. So that's not that many. Yeah, if I could speak. Apparently I had to set one. You can't back out of that menu. But as soon as I talk to her, it's going to disappear anyway.
An excellent choice.
Island kind of getaway. But it's kind of a mess.
Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself.
Of course, it's grown
It
out
has
of control.
accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct, but the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
35 hours?
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by two clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of two operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5
It's a bit more
hours.
manageable.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini.
Hopefully we could trust
Do you
Beta.
think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
Great. Beta. Now, so she locked herself in. Now I can see her? Oh. Can I talk? I could talk to you more.
Aloy, I believe Varl is...
I know. I just wanted to talk about something else first.
As you wish.
Our progress. Companions.
How's all of us settling in?
As soon as she arrived, Alva was eager to study the data in the archive. A particular file soon caught her attention. Information about a machine assistant devoted to keeping living spaces neat and orderly. I informed her that once I am empowered with the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to design such a machine.
I'm sure she'll like that.
A Roomba. Plan to capture Hephaestus.
So our plan to capture Hephaestus.
As you wish. We now know that Hephaestus will not respond.
Yeah, I know
Which
that.
is why I got
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
While you were gone, Beta constructed the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's core. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to track.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite. You will need to
How long will that take?
Because the work will be split between
Oh, this is
you
updated.
and
That's...
Beta, it will take approximately 4.5 hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
But it won't.
And then
Completely.
we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan.
About the old worlds? Discoveries?
So I, found Thebes. What do you think Ted would have done if his life extension treatments had worked?
Well, they did.
It seems he convinced himself it was his duty to guide future humans.
But he turned out to be a
Given the
tumor.
tribal nature of new humans, and his ability to use Omega clearance on the terraforming system, I imagine he would have convinced one or more tribes to worship him as their patriarchal deity.
Okay. Yep, glad that didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from Gaia Prime and Thebes, there was one other underground facility that was sealed before the Pharaoh Plague reached it. Elysium. The place where Zero Dawn staff and their families went to live out their lives.
Yeah, that's where
Do you know what happened to it?
we went in the
Elysium
first game.
was designed to provide life support for 100 years. My data indicates the facility went offline well before then.
Oh no, that was one we haven't been to.
Did the Pharaoh Plague find them?
Unknown. My connection to the facility was abruptly severed.
That can't be normal. So I'm sure we gotta find out about that at some point. Questions about the Zenith? Oh, I just got the clearance. I didn't get a new one. Time to go.
I'll be off.
Farewell, for now.
On we go. I should probably visit my stash first. Where is my room again? Oh, I can touch this thing again?
Beta, so frustrating. I don't get how she can be so negative all the time. I mean, we're clones of the same woman, and yet she couldn't be more different from Elizabeth.
Right? Restock. We're good to go.
There it is.
And down we go. I'm tracking the wrong quest.
Aloy.
She's locked the door. Not exactly what I want to do, Aloy.
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you.
What is she doing?
Tell me why you won't go.
She's afraid.
What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. A slave. Forever.
Find your courage. I'll protect you. I have to say I'll protect you. Though I kind of want to say find your courage, because I'm like... But Aloy would be like, okay, I need to not judge you based on my experiences, right?
Varl and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand!
Make me understand.
You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing.
She's not perfect?
I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference?
I was loved, maybe? She was still loved by Rust. She was never loved, right? Mm-hmm. Rust.
Beta. You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you.
Might want to bring some
You
armor.
have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
I guess I can't talk to her anymore. So move on. Oh, but there's a side quest randomly. What the heck? Where'd that come from? Oh, I have to do the other side quest though. Right.
Certain that it's a unique situation.
I know that. But if there were two of me walking around...
I'd run for the hills and never look back.
Come on, I'm being serious.
So am I.
We wouldn't have any alcohol left, that's for sure. She has a side quest now.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. I was just studying the pulse generator schematics. The ones Gaia and Beta built. The craftsmanship is remarkable. Is everything all right? It sounded like there was an issue with Beta and the mission.
Not anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
To understand one another is to embrace truth. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
Okay, I guess I could talk about everything again.
Have you spoken with Zoe at all?
A little bit, but I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed. Zoe seemed so free when she did it. Like every emotion she had was taking flight in song. And she looked happier because of it. I felt so dull and nervous in comparison.
You should ask Zoe to teach you sometime. About Utaru music.
Maybe.
If you need anything before heading out to the cauldrons.
You have nothing to worry about. Gaia's explained your plan in detail, as expected from such an efficient AI. I've even received some very, succinct combat advice from Kotalo. You know, in case the Zeniths show up.
What kind of advice?
He, told me to run.
For now. We'll even the odds soon enough.
Yeah, they may be fast, but you could think you could still outrun them. How's your training?
Any more data catch your eye?
All of it? I have so much to study up on. Years, actually. I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon. In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way farther than that.
Yeah, way farther,
and we thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel. It's overwhelming to think about.
Even so, the Quen are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up, everyone thought that stars were sparks that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the night.
Any thoughts on the Zeniths?
Must be strange to think that some of the ancestors your tribe reveres are still alive. And here on Earth, right now.
Yeah, it is. Part of me's curious to know who else besides Eric Visser might be among them. Maybe Nikita Arand? We call her the Spark. The legacy tells us she brought unlimited energy to the old ones. Or Sung Jiao, whom we call the Healer. It is said she found new ways to extend the ancestors' lifespans. But my curiosity fades when I think of how different our view of Visser was compared to the reality that you experienced. Perhaps it is better not to know.
No, we'll know soon enough, though. You need help with something?
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago.
Why does that sound familiar?
A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Yeah, that's why it's
Pharaoh facility?
Sound familiar.
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway, if we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Okay. So, where in San Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
Okay, well, I guess I need to do 2 companion quests before I do
Make sure you
this.
talk to Gaia if you have any questions about the pulse generators.
May your path lead to truth.
No, we'll be seeing each other soon. I need to do the arm quest first, and then I'll do that one.
Like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I think it's best to do these before we try to trap Gemini, so everyone's at 100%. But we need to talk to everyone first. Oh yeah, now these are all lit up because I have them. 3 are missing. Well, let's start off with Zoe.
Hey, we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. You good with the plan?
I've already got the location of my assigned cauldron.
Good.
I heard you and Beta had a talk.
News travels fast.
It wasn't exactly a quiet conversation.
There were just things that needed to be said.
A healthy crop to those who clear the weeds between them, as the Utaru say.
Okay, you and your weeds. Any last minute training?
You look like you have something on your mind.
We're going to war soon. And war is something I promised myself I'd left behind in the Red Raids. But the more of your data I go through, every voice I hear, every word I read from our ancient past.
This isn't war, this is more
it
like a
makes me realize
skirmish.
just how much life was given so that ours could flourish. Fighting for that gift, it's our responsibility. If we fail, it was all for naught.
Helps to know you're not alone.
For a moment there, you sounded like Varl.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's
I
it.
should go.
As soon as you intend to leave for Gemini,
You'll hear about it.
Not happening right away. I have things to do. They're cropped up. Ah, see, I could do it too. I could do the plant jokes.
Aloy, everything okay with you and Beta? It sounded like you guys had a, lively conversation.
I mean, that's just what
We just have a
Zoe
lot to
said.
talk about.
Does this mean she's coming with us to Gemini?
It does. I hope you're ready to rein in the most stubborn AI of all time.
That's what all this was for, wasn't it?
Hephaestus won't go down quietly.
Hephaestus is just a program that's lost its way. We are fighting for our survival. I can always call upon the goddess if you're nervous.
Funny.
Oh, you have a lot. Okay, let's start with
How
companions.
does everyone seem to you?
Anxious, but ready. I heard Katalo ask for Alva's help with his pulse generator. And I know he's been helping her with a few fighting techniques. Just in
Running,
case.
yes.
Hope they aren't needed.
Running
Like
was
I
the
said, just in case.
Your
Any
training?
last findings you want to share before leaving?
Not really. Though I've reached a decision.
Oh?
When we put Gaia together, I want to return to the Nora. Spread what I've learned.
You think they'll listen to you?
In time, I believe so.
They need to become stronger.
If
they want
anyone
us-
can make it happen, it's you, Varl.
If we can mix our, combat capability with, like, just the tech, we would be one of the strongest tribes. Well, not anymore, I guess, because a lot of them got wiped out, but they're behind the times. Your training.
What will you and Zoe do if you go back to the Embrace?
I hope she'll come with me. At least for a while. And I'll go with her to Plainsong too. She'll probably want to talk to her people about all this as well. We'll figure it out.
I know you will.
The Zeniths?
I hope firing off those pulse generators will be enough to distract the Zeniths.
It'll work. It has to.
Always optimistic, huh?
Nah, just stubborn. It's a good quality to have when dealing with you.
Yeah.
I feel like it's probably not, because I'm realistic. But, we should bring us a few pulse weapons and whatnot, just in case, to shred their shields. We need to give them a concentrated firepower. If there's more than one, we're kind of, it's going to be rough. I'm sure we'll be seeing our friend again that was there last time. But we need concentrated fire, and we could eventually drop their shields.
You were right.
And kill them.
About keeping Rost's memories buried. I guess part of me thought he was holding me back. Because he wanted me to be a Nora. But the truth is, he gave me a lot. And I took him for granted.
He was a good man. He raised you well.
You did.
I'm glad you're coming with me, Varl.
Sure there's no urge to run off alone in there somewhere?
Well, right about
No
now,
more running.
but not alone. To do companion quests. Errand. Oh, I haven't talked to you yet.
Hey, I thought I'd check in before leaving for Gemini.
Are you sure we shouldn't be checking up on you? Whatever went on between you and Beta sounded intense. Not that I'm judging. Forge knows all the screws flew loose every time Mercer and I fought.
I think we'll be fine from now on.
I'm glad to hear it.
Companions.
Anybody take you up on that ale you brought yet?
Zoe can't stand the smell of it. I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows what taking a break means. And I'm not putting Varl anywhere near that stuff after that victory party in Meridian.
What about Katala?
Ah, now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat, I think.
For training?
After we get Hephaestus, we'll be taking the fight to the Zeniths. So, no more reading.
Ah, it wasn't that bad. Not really. Besides, going through all that data helped me realize something. You know, the soldiers, the ones that fought the Pharaoh machines so Gaia could be built, they were fighting a battle that couldn't be won. Not with all the weapons in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I think most of them realized that, whether anyone said it or not.
They did say
They
it a
still
few
did
times.
it, though. They bought time for all the eggheads working to save the future. Our future. As long as I can do that for you, I'll consider myself a success.
Thank you, Erend. I'm glad you're with me.
Yeah, okay, enough. I'm gonna get emotional.
Farewell.
I should go.
That same here. I got a date with a cauldron to prepare for.
Well, at least I've done all the cauldrons, so they shouldn't be spewing at machines anymore. Hopefully. Oh, it's yeah, because I need to go talk to her, to Gaia, to start it off. This is the way I need to go out.
You just need to find the right strategy.
Forget it. The man is unbeatable as machine struck.
Catalo?
His people invented the What did you expect?
Kotalo can't win every time. Try to be optimistic. Try to be realistic.
We're terrible. It's how good of pieces you have kind of matters. Quests. Side quests. Catalo. Okay, that's... I wish I had the fast travel, but I have one right here. $100 meters away, not bad.
It's weak against shock.
Well, that's my meeting place, I guess.
Pretty sure this is where Kotalo wanted us to test his new arm. Not sure what he has in mind, though.
Well, we'll see soon
I
enough.
should contact him. Let him know I'm here.
It's actually
Hey,
gonna
Kotalo?
be pretty long.
I'm by the
since
tremor
it's a side
tusk site,
quest.
where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly. Thank you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Where's the arm?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
How is he going to test the arm when he doesn't have the arm?
Someone's being awfully
Somebody's
mysterious.
Getting hurt over there?
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
Fair enough.
This is it.
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see. Come.
All right,
Okay.
talk to me, Kotalo.
I wish to test the arm on that. It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
I'm honored to help.
And now he's sticking it on? Why didn't he just have it on the whole time? Looks nice. It's missing a finger, though.
After you. Let's see how this thing likes the taste of
Just a
metal.
scorcher, okay. How is it already seeing us? I'm not crouching, that's why. Take off its main weapon.
Try its weapon! I'll try and pick it off! Can you freeze it?
It wants me to freeze it, okay, well.
And again!
No one's going on that mountain. Not even me. Just to knock through right. Find out what happened to Farika.
Oh, he froze it. What is she talking about?
We can't let them get in the way of our mission! End them!
I got knocked off into the water. It's hilarious. A little help here, tell him. Seems to not like me at the moment.
Hit that weak spot!
Did a pretty good job. But you could have helped me there when the last bit. I was trying to let you kill it.
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Better than normal arm. Very strong.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels... wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it. But the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Interesting.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The 10 be with you, Aloy.
Be ready to be using it though shortly. That actually was not that long of a quest. Did I not even get to loot it? I need to loot some heals, that's for sure. No, I didn't.
The cold distracts me.
Want the loot. There should be heals around here. I'm maxed out anyway. Okay, hopefully the other quest is just as fast. Not what I want to click on. Okay, next quest. Forbidden Legacy. Actually, I need to take a break for this. Where is it on the map? Oh, Legacy, Landfall. I'll be right back in a bit. 5 minutes or so. See you soon.
Not now. The machines are dangerous here, no doubt. Finally up and about.
You ready for guard duty?
mind leaving me alone for a sec?
You all right?
Shut it, would you? Not now. Hope you got more of a fight in you today. Not now. You mind leaving me alone for a sec?
There you are, on the mend already.
You all right? Yeah.
We returned home. Will we explain what happened here? It's for the diviners to record and interpret these events. You say the same thing about your breakfast. Do you doubt the wisdom and rank of the diviners? No. No, I believe in the wisdom of the legacy. How'd the exploration of the ruins go? Not much to tell. There was one that looked promising. Many machines? Machines. Dead ends. Rubble.
What you did to that Thunderjaw. Incredible.
Shut it, would you? Chin up, soldier. We've got a long day ahead.
You need to watch your words. Things you said last night are being spoken of.
I didn't mean anything by it. I believe in the expedition.
Well, you've started people talking.
Having a good
They're
day?
saying you are criticizing our leaders.
No. I trust in the words that guide us. I only wish us to succeed in our mission here.
Then I had better not hear of any more doubts. Follow your orders. Trust in the legacy's truth. Did you think right that
Shut it, would you?
I don't think we're the diviners there. Not that I doubt that. So many of our people have died in these strange lands. The honor of your family. Your life.
When we return home, how will we explain what happened here? You say the same thing about your breakfast. No, I believe in the wisdom of the legacy.
Having a good day?
How the exploration of the ruins. Not much to tell. There was one that looked promising.
You mind leaving me alone for a sec?
Okay. I guess I can't save here. I just have to call her.
Hey, Alva?
And there's a quest
I'm in
right over
Alpha.
there.
Can you meet me here?
I'll be there as soon as I can.
I didn't see the other quest until I just sat down.
Aloy, I'm here. Had to sneak past a few machines on the way, but I made it.
All right. Ready to talk to that diviner?
Yes. He's right over there.
Machines aren't that hard to sneak up around. Like, you just need to avoid
Diviner
them.
Alva, what are you doing back in Landfall? And with the living ancestor?
We're looking for the At-Bay Research Center, where Leviathan was developed. The legacy tells us it's somewhere in the city.
Alva mentioned you've been collecting data in the area. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I stumbled across it, but there was no data there, only crumbling ruins.
Tell us anyway. We might be able to find something you missed.
Please, don't trouble yourself. I assure you, our search was very thorough.
You're hiding something.
What? That is absurd. A diviner must only speak truth, as you're well aware.
Oh, you're worried you found something dangerous? Something compromising on Eileen Sasaki?
Keep your voice down.
Look, I get it, Nirik. You want to make it back to your family, so it's safer to turn a blind eye. But think of Leviathan. How it could help everyone. Isn't that why we're here? Don't let fear deny us that.
Very well. The facility's just south of here, along the shore. But even if you find a way to fix Leviathan, it's sure to be shrouded in that which is forbidden.
Too often the truth is forbidden. Come on, let's go.
Let me guess, it's gonna be near that spine back, or the death spine or whatever. There's a whole bunch of quests here that I need to pick up. Before I leave, I guess, I'll pick them up. I won't be doing them.
Not bad with that diviner back there. You've come a long way since we first met.
Like 2 seconds ago?
And Nirik's like I used to be, terrified of a misstep. And with the Overseers, he has every right to be. But what I've seen and learned since the greenhouse, it's so much more than what we're permitted. Diviners are supposed to seek the truth, and yet so much is kept from us. I'm tired of it.
Hey, I didn't skip the conversation by accident. That's
That
good.
should be the facility ahead.
This is Death
We
Spine
need to find
territory.
a way in.
Is it not? This is where I
Up
fought it.
here. Well, Nirik wasn't lying about crumbling ruins, at least. Let's look around.
There's definitely gonna be some sort of big fight here.
Aloy, why is the ground shaking?
That's not good, whatever it is.
He didn't mention
Whoa,
a
that thing is huge.
machine.
We'll have to take it out if we want to find that data.
Weak versus fire, acid,
okay.
cold, no cold.
I'm with you.
Plasma.
Time with plasma?
Well, I didn't get a crit strike it. To us? Why? Oh, I'm swimming. That's all. Like, why can't I fire? Electric snake.
Down it goes.
Whew. Well, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
We should be able to look around for that data now.
Got its circulator, but I didn't I didn't realize it was so close to death. Well, this is worth selfie worth just because of how it died. Oh, is that as... That's as far away as I can go from myself. Can I change my field of view? Apparently not. Good enough. It should have taken. I didn't hear the picture take. I didn't see it. Oh, whatever. So plasma works good on snakes. As long as you don't start swimming at some point. Swimming is bad. You can't fight when you're swimming. And apparently it can still hit me when I was swimming. Because I was so close to shore.
I might be able to kick that
Vents?
vent open.
There's a bunch of these metal clamps. Give them the clamps. So each building I need to break into separately?
A lot of sand. Not a lot of data.
A little bit of loot. Complaining about my lack of
Yeah,
data?
I don't think I'll be able to follow you there.
That's fine. It's just the first of the many. Snap maw? I don't need a snap maw.
Get this from my snacks when I need it.
With force? I can't. I just need to kick it.
After you.
That's what they mean, because she did say kick it. I thought I would be able to grab it, but apparently not. Just a swift kick. That's all it took.
Time for a swim.
At least the water's not freezing.
Sea brain?
To me.
That's something I don't have a lot of.
Look at this place. I always try to imagine what it must have been like back when the old ones were here.
It was less of a climb, I bet. Come on, let's check the upper floors.
Upper floors. There must be a staircase, right? Yeah, there we go. Gotta loot all the valuables. Need their eyes. Oh, the loot's outside.
Now, I'll wait here. Don't think I can manage that.
You're fine. It's just climbing a staircase. You can climb.
okay?
I've seen you do this before.
On every expedition, the soldiers would lay down walkways and barriers first to protect us diviners. But this is actually kind of fun.
Where are you? You're not even coming.
There. The console.
Yeah, I don't. Must have been what Neric found.
Let's see if it has anything on Leviathan.
She was just saying, I don't think I could get up there. Neric came up here. Why can't you come up here? He's a diviner. Doesn't seem very courageous at that.
Oh, the data on Leviathan isn't here. But there's some kind of log.
Delete the database? But Miss Sasaki, when you look at the reports, 3,000 exhibiting symptoms. Over 400 dead. The data's clear. Omarama is contaminating the water supply, promoting bacterial growth. And with Leviathan based on the same architecture...
You're a smart kid. Top of your class, right? My father built this company thanks to world-class talent like you. And you know what else is world-class? Our legal team. So unless you want to spend the rest of your career in some dead-end, underfunded public research institute, you'll delete that database and forward all data on Leviathan to my office.
Yes, ma'am.
That was her. The ancestor. Eileen Sasaki.
That's what he...
Hundreds dead. And she knew their system was to blame, but she had the truth erased. Were all the ancestors like this?
Yep.
Selfish,
that's why they
ruthless,
chose to kill
immoral?
everyone and leave.
And yet we hold them up as paragons of enlightenment and virtue. Given what we've learned, I don't even know if Leviathan will work.
Hold on. Let's not give up just yet. You said before that the old ones use Leviathan to control flooding. Which means it probably worked. We'll know more when we find the data on it. The recording mentioned a copy was sent to Eileen's office.
And to their corporate headquarters. There.
This is a bit longer request than the ARM one. Looks
Let's
like.
go. It shouldn't take us long to get to the tower.
Probably not.
Lead on.
Oh, look at her just jumping away. But I still had a lot of loot to loot. So just give me a few seconds. I'll check where's that loot that was outside.
I'll stay here until you come back. Don't go too far.
Not seeing it. Might as well just push on. You don't have all night.
Aloy! Let's go find the data on
So
Leviathan.
what was that other system the recording mentioned? Omu Ramba?
The legacy tells us it was the predecessor to Leviathan, a system that manipulated floods to bring life to a barren desert.
Gwen seemed to know a lot about this ancestor.
Diviners spent years trying to figure out how to restore Leviathan. We found a lot of data on Eileen Sasaki in the process. Though, now I wonder how much of it is actually true.
Okay.
Entrance is blocked. Gonna have to find another way in.
That's the corporate, so it's a big one.
The soldiers built a path on the nearby ruin. Might be able to cross over from there.
Lead the way.
Yeah, there's a campfire here I've already used apparently. I've been here before. Hey, quick save? Yes, I can. Look at her climbing. She was afraid of climbing earlier.
I think this is as
I
far
was
as our
here.
soldiers got.
We'll have to climb higher to get into the tower.
I'll follow your lead.
Open sesame. Open sesame seed. There we go. I swear the probably was not here before.
Up we go.
Okay, that's not quite the way. Seems kind of blocked.
You doing okay,
There
Alva?
we go.
Yes. Don't worry about me.
I don't know how she's gonna make that jump though. That's kind of a long one.
Glinthawk. Great.
Did it see us?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, but we'll have to be careful.
Don't worry, I'll kill it before you get up here. Oh, she made it. I wish I could have seen her do that, but I was
How
busy.
are we going to get across?
Oh, that beam looks promising.
Easy peasy. Ladder. Oh, shoot the ladder. Classic, just like the beginning
This
of
is
the
a
game.
lot
Oof,
higher up than I thought.
That jump was almost missed. Though if you miss, you just hit the cement down below. I mean, it's a skyscraper. They scrape the skies.
Glinthawks. Well, we have the element of surprise.
Or we could sneak by and, you know, not fall off the tower.
How did I miss the tail?
It's coming apart! Exploit its vulnerabilities!
There. No more Glinthawks.
Why is it glowing?
I heard our soldiers say the Glinthawks are the worst.
Not really. They all froze each other. There's no way I could loot that. Not like Glinthawks are rare or anything, though. I've looted them many times. Up we go.
Up this way.
Aloy? We're really high off the ground.
I've been higher.
You
This
can
is
do
not
it,
that high.
Alva, okay? Just don't look down. There's
Right.
the tower.
Of
Should be able to
course.
cross over.
Super easy.
But we are going to have to jump.
Don't look down, but
After
we're gonna
you.
jump. Look where you're jumping, though, not look at the ground. Because if you look at the ground, you're gonna go to the ground.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gotta clear some of that debris first. Okay. Should be able to make it to the other side. Made it. Okay, Alva, your turn.
Right.
I think,
Yeah. Aloy, can you watch me and make sure I do this right?
Come on, Alva, you can do it. It's okay.
There's a climbing area there for, I guess
Please
it's getting
don't
back.
break.
You have a glider, right? Hopefully you have a glider. Like
Alva!
I'm okay.
Oh, she's fine.
Wow. That would have been a long way to fall.
Oh, yes, it would have. It would have been a very long way.
You sure you're okay?
Jeez.
Yeah. No, I'm fine.
I was ready for a QT to
Let's
love
keep
picking
going.
her up.
Oh, door's locked. I think it needs a passcode.
It's probably
Let's
right
look
here.
around. Huh.
Brad Hale to IT security, useless. What good is a passcode reminder if it doesn't tell me what the passcode is? Next time I'm trying to set up the conference room for a board meeting and I got locked out because I can't remember the stupid passcode, the finger will be pointed at you. You want an unhelpful, useless passcode reminder? Fine. At Bay founding date, month and year. There, happy now. You're IT security morons. Month and year.
This says the code is the month and year the company was founded.
According to the legacy, it was October 2023.
IT Security would like to emphasize again that entering your private passcode in the passcode reminder field does not meet digital security standards. As such, your passcode has been reset. Again, please choose an appropriate reminder in the future. October, so 10/23.
So the company was founded in October.
Which is the 10th month of
Yep.
the year.
Oh. It's the whole date. Can I reset it?
So the company was founded in October.
Oh, there's
Which is
backspace.
the 10th month of the year.
Don't think that's it.
Nah, I missed. Put it in. Damn it. It's so sensitive.
Got it.
There we go.
Door should be unlocked now. Maybe the data on Leviathan is in here.
Cost reduction strategy. We're talking about people's lives here. I did as you asked on Omuramba, but this is worse.
Relax, Eileen. I've spoken with risk management. They're confident that the chance of another incident is within acceptable parameters. We're moving ahead with Leviathan.
You know, Dad,
Oh, Dad.
shortcuts have a way of catching up with you.
Oh, so she argued against
Within
it.
acceptable parameters or not.
Well, one day in the distant future when you're in charge, you can run things how you want. But until then, how about you let me worry about that?
Guess Eileen and her father didn't always get along. But it seems like covering up Omuramba wasn't her idea.
No.
Doesn't matter. She still had a part in it.
Well, let's keep going. Her office must be higher up.
It matters slightly, but I mean, you're right. Ethically responsible for what you do. More than what you don't do.
Dead end. There's a ladder in that shaft, but it's blocked.
I might be
Yeah,
able to
I can
pull
pull
the
that
rubble out
open.
from the
I
other
can see
shaft.
it. I can see that I can pull it open. But let me get a quick save. This must be here for a reason. Ripping down walls.
Let's see where this leads.
Aloy style.
You go on ahead. I'll look for a way up that has a lesser chance of falling to my death.
That would be wise.
Okay.
I don't think I'm supposed to be going down. There's a way down there that's, seems like I almost grappled my way back up. Very, very nimble there, Aloy. Okay, so I need to get across to there. Is there something to grapple on?
Hey, Alva?
Yes?
There's something I don't get. You said Eileen was the one who built Leviathan, not her father, so what happened?
I'm not sure. The legacy doesn't say. Either that knowledge is lost or forbidden. Or maybe we were wrong about that too.
I got another chunk, nice. A little wonky there, but it worked out after a while.
Are you doing okay, Aloy?
I almost missed that.
Yeah, it's just a long way up.
Very convoluted way to get up all the way to the top. If you want to rock and roll. So much climbing. feel like that's the way I came from. Nope. Something else to pull.
Now, how to get up higher?
Just keep climbing. It's simple, Aloy. I
How
skipped
about you,
that one.
Alva? Any luck finding a way up?
Not yet.
They give like you multiple ways you could go. I chose the most direct way, pretty much.
Whew. Well, that's done with.
At bay.
Okay.
Fire
back at the
gleam.
shafts. If I blow up that fire gleam, the elevator might fall and open up a path for Alva. Hey, Alva? Step away from the shaft.
Like a good ways.
Okay,
Be clear.
But, why?
You'll see in a second.
Like, give it a good ways. Any debris is gonna miss you. It's gonna be a lot of moving air.
Whoa! Oh, I can reach the ladder now. Be right up, Aloy.
Looks like there's another floor above. Might be Eileen's office.
Okay, I'll meet you up there.
Oh, I can't open this elevator now?
There's nothing for my polecaster to latch onto.
Apparently there's nothing for it to grab onto. Okay, that one kind of doesn't work. Oh, she's already there. How
There
did you
you
climb
are.
so fast?
Come on. Let's see what's up here.
Quick save.
Another locked door. Need to figure out the passcode.
These artifacts, I think these were Eileen's. It's every diviner's dream to discover even one of the ancestors' artifacts.
And maybe they'll help with the door. This looks like some kind of prototype.
For water purification. Must be the H2 flow.
H2 flow.
What?
H2 flow. Their early
H2O?
inventions had strange names.
H2 flow.
It's art, I think.
Could it be? Yes, I think this was commissioned in honor of the company's 25th anniversary.
Is that a drone? Like one of them's flying around?
That must be the Dragonfly 6. Appa
Dragonfly
used it
6?
in most of their construction projects. The Dragonfly 6 was their most successful
Doesn't
model.
seem like it'd do much.
Huh.
You can't lift much. The couch?
Oh, that must be the Larson McCory Award. The legacy says Eileen won it when she was 40
Can my
for
focus see
her
anything?
work on Leviathan.
Interesting.
Really, really weird wings. So, is the 25th? And she's 40, so the 25 and 40? How many numbers is this? 4? No?
What did you say this was for again?
The company's 25th anniversary. Looks like it used to be on the last pedestal.
What was this called again?
The 6?
The Dragonfly 6.
All the numbers you mentioned. I wonder if they make up the passcode.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Of course they
Yeah,
do.
it's worth a try.
So 6, 40, 25,
What was this thing again?
The H2 flow.
and 2? But I don't know the order. 2, 6, 25, 40?
Not quite right.
Okay. 225, 40.
That's not it.
240, 25, 6.
That didn't work.
Can I just type it in? Because I hate that. I hate that. I think I can. So 2, oh yeah, 246, 25.
I'm gonna take a look at those artifacts.
Oh, maybe the order of them is actually a clue as well.
I wonder if my focus can show me anything.
I wish it showed my...
How old was Eileen when she won this award?
40?
40.
So 40 is probably is it going to be the first number or the last number? 6. So
Remind
6
me,
is the
what
first.
was this called?
The Dragonfly 6.
25.
You said this was commissioned for something?
The company's 25th anniversary. Looks like it used to be on the last pedestal.
6, 25. 4. Was it 4? No, 6. No, 6 and 2. What was the other one? So 6, 25, 2. Yeah, it was 2.
Not quite right.
Okay, so 42, 25, 6.
That didn't do anything.
I thought that would have worked. Did we overlook something?
My focus might see something. What was this for again?
The company's 25th anniversary.
So 25, 6.
Looks like it used to be on the last pedestal.
The last pedestal? That one was on the last pedestal, so...
This drone was what again?
The Dragonfly 6.
So 6, 25. So 40, 2, 6. And 25.
That did it.
There we go. Not quite brute force, but pretty brute forcey, because I didn't realize the pedal... Yeah, so these two were reversed. That's what threw me off. So it was either one way or the other, and I chose... Yeah. There we go.
You can almost see the whole city from up here.
Corner office. Impressive view. It must have been Eileen's.
Let's see if the data on Leviathan is here.
I think so. I see the terminal. It's exposed. Good thing those things are very, very weather resistant.
Well,
It's Eileen.
it's official. Eileen Sasaki, CEO, chair, and worst daughter in the world. Security had to escort Dad to his vert. Guess we'll be speaking through lawyers from now on. Looking down at the world from here. It's hard to see the details. People become risk factors, statistics, far too easily. Omuramba was supposed to provide clean water, improve lives. It was easier to pretend there wasn't a problem. Easier to believe the lie was truth.
Trying to place that
I don't wanna
voice.
pretend anymore. I will build Leviathan right. No more shortcuts. No more lying just to save face. It won't undo our sins. My sins. But maybe we can still do some good.
She overthrew her father, and took over the company so that Leviathan wouldn't end up killing people.
It sounded like she regretted covering up Omaramba's failure.
She wasn't perfect. Not a paragon, as the Quan believe, but not a monster either. She tried to make up for her mistakes.
And now you know the truth.
As for the data, Leviathan... yes, it's here. Downloading a copy now.
Is something wrong?
I think I'll stay here a while longer. There's a lot more data that I want to look through.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Down is always easier than up. Let's speak again when we're back at base.
Okay.
Well, that's going to be shortly
I'll see you
because we're about to do the
Well, after
Gemini.
climbing all the way up, why not glide down?
Wait,
Yeah.
you're going to what?
Jump down.
Just thinking about it.
No, I'm definitely going to do that. Not even an option. Not even a question. I could also just fast travel, but there's no fun in that. Hey, isn't that where I fought the Apex Thunderjaw? I think so. Yeah, it is. Why is my map all broken? Thinks I'm in a building? But I'm actually outside. So where am I flying to, though, is the question. There should be a save down there. Well, not really flying, more like gliding. I guess to the bridges?
Careful!
Later! So that's the way we climbed up. Oh, that's cool. I can see it the way I came from. I came all the way from there. Across. Too bad I can't upgrade this. Because I'd love to upgrade it. Wow, I'm getting pretty good distance though. Oh yeah, because there's actually quests for me to pick up here. This actually works out. Huh. Made it all the way back. That is amazing. Wonder if there's like an achievement for... I don't think there is because I looked at the achievements. Or amount of distance covered. She loved it.
Emily! Did you make it?
Sure did.
That was fun.
Amazing. Well, see you back at base.
And I could just fast travel there every time I want to do it. It's like free rides. Okay, I've got some quests to pick up quickly.
Ancestor, please. It's about my brother. I don't mean to disturb you, but I've run my requests through every channel and I've gotten nowhere.
Well, you're going to get
Just
somewhere.
Take me through it.
But it's not going to happen
Apologies.
anytime soon.
My name is Jomar. I'm the weapons officer for this expedition. It's my job to ensure the troops are armed and prepared for what's out there. And I've failed to do so. My younger brother, Oris, his unit was sent to scout the tower on the northern side of the island. They should have returned by now. The Overseer has denied my request for a search party, and defying him would mean dismissal. Or worse.
You think they might be alive?
Probably
Oris
not.
has been obsessed with San Francisco ever since I can remember. He jumped at the chance to join this expedition. I have to believe that fate isn't cruel enough to make this place his tomb. If you help me, I'll get you access to any weapon in my stock.
If I make my way up north, I'll look for your brother.
Thank you. If it helps, my brother carried an ancestral relic with him. I believe your focus might be able to pick it up.
What kind of relic?
A small metal piece dangling from a chain with a hologram of San Francisco, which is why my brother always had it with him. The diviners speculated it was some kind of beacon, inviting the ancestors to visit the city.
Speculated. So there was data on it they couldn't read.
It was deemed lost knowledge. If my brother truly is gone, could you maybe bring the relic back for me?
No,
it meant
I
so
will.
much to Oris. I'd like to keep it safe. For him.
Of course.
Okay, on the boats. Oh, I should replenish, because why not? Restock. I'm gonna need that for the next mission.
We'll figure something out.
Oh,
How? There's no way we can find our way back home like
you
this.
can't, but I can.
Promise you, we'll find a way home. Harriam, We're never getting that gyro compass back. We're stuck here. For good.
Gyro compass?
The ancestor
What, you lost your gyro compass?
May we be led to truth.
Jess, Aloy, what's this I hear about you never going back home?
Our navigational ships.
They're all gone. Destroyed by storms and reefs, and with them the one instrument we need to guide us across the ocean.
There's one ship that might still hold a working gyro compass.
But it's beyond our
You know you
reach,
could use the
beached
stars,
on
right?
an island surrounded by deadly currents. No compass, no way home, no way back to those we should have never left behind in the first place.
Christia.
Okay, so left behind?
You mentioned you left someone behind?
My wife, Meandra. She works the field in the Great Delta. When I was chosen for this mission, she begged me not to come. She was scared I wouldn't return. And like always, she was right. I left without saying goodbye, and now I won't ever see her again.
Well, not necessarily. Who are you two?
So you two are soldiers?
Navigators, actually. I'm Harriam, and this is Christia.
But the navigation ships are lost.
You two know how to use this instrument?
The gyro compass. Only I know how to read it. The diviners trained me. Harriam was chosen to memorize the charts found in the legacy.
So you can't navigate the fleet without each other?
It is the Quen way. The greater the knowledge held by one person alone, the greater the risk it'll be used against the Empire, should we be captured by our enemies.
Your tribe sure is cautious.
And the gyro compass?
So what is this gyro compass you're looking for?
It's a device used by the ancestors to help pinpoint a ship's location. But it only works if the readings are compared to a chart.
How'd you get your hands on something like that?
I guess it's safe to tell you, since you carry the gift of the ancestors. The diviners found them on ancient vessels back in our homeland.
Yeah, it makes
and
sense.
Modified them so we could use them on our ships. Without them, we're at the mercy of the seas.
Do you know about a beach ship?
You said what you need is on a ship somewhere.
Yes. The ship we were stationed on. The night we approached landfall, a sudden squall hit the fleet. While some ships managed to find safe harbor here, ours ran aground. The crew abandoned ship, hoping the ocean would spare us.
I thought we'd drown for sure. Thank the ancestors, we somehow got washed up on a beach southwest of here. Scouts found us and brought us to landfall. Not that it matters. The only ship with the gyro compass is grounded and surrounded by deadly currents.
Sure, I
Maybe
can help, but it's not a priority.
Not unless you can fly.
I can't do that. But if I find a way, I'll come back.
She's an ancestor reborn. Maybe she really can help.
I will not let myself hope just yet, but I thank you for your kindness.
Don't lose hope. I guess you've already lost it.
It's finally changed.
Maybe.
Don't think I can get to that ship. At least, not now.
The legacy teaches us nature's
Wait,
strengths.
Herbalist, you're supposed to sell stuff. Do you sell resources that are good? Fish! That's just actual fish, though. Eastern bird wing. Baskin. Wow, I could buy it for 100? Nice. I mean, 5 is probably good enough. Could finally buy a carp skin? Yes, please. Duck feather? Jeez, you have all the good stuff. I'll throw shards at this. Happy to. Goose feathers, yes, please. Gull, why not? Jay feather, yes, please. I'll buy 5 of each. Lobster, I have moonfish skin. I should have enough owl feathers. Pelican, Sure. Don't know if I need any of those. Salmon skin, probably. I'm spending all my shards. I was like, if I could buy this stuff, I would, and now I am. Bass bone, bone. That's more expensive. Duck wishbone, goose wishbone. I do need one of these. Or I do already have one, but... I have the... I'll buy one of each. Wait, I already have 5 of those. I do have a lot of things to sell anyway, so I could easily make money back. J Wishbone. Sometimes I might need multiples. But at least I'll have one of everything. So let's see what I can sell. Yeah, so this is marked to sell, that's marked to sell. Oh, I can make all my money back. I have 53 metal eyes. Like, it's insane how many eyes they have laying around. No, I need the feather probably for something. Blighted meat. Yeah, I'm not going to use that. So I got 12,873. Bam! I got more shards than I spent. In that case, buy more of those resources. I'll bring all of them up to 5. Saves time hunting. I'm so glad that they added that as a feature. I don't care if this is extras, but at least should have enough for my upgrades at this point. Okay, I'm down to 5,000. But what else am I going to spend these on, right? I'm down to... I wasted all my shards on that, but hey, whatever.
Help when you're in need.
You had everything I needed. Perfect. What was that? Oh, just greeting them.
Do you really think she can get that gyro compass?
Can I not climb out of... Apparently not. There should be a bench I can use.
I'll dry off. Eventually.
I don't think even the diviners will. Not that I doubt that. So many of our people have died.
There's the bench. Oh, because I need it for my outfit as well, right? But pouch upgrades, I could do all the pouch upgrades. Precision quiver. I need to get... Warrior bow. Resource pouch. Hunter, yeah, that's priority. Hunter is the one I use all the time. Resource pouch is good. Potions, yes please. Maxed out, maxed out. Perfect. Finally maxing stuff out. Food is a separate one. Oh, that blocked off this because I need money. Kind of funny that money is a blocker. Food pouch is now fully upgraded. So I just need more money, so then I could upgrade those. Pelican feather. I don't even use that. Spike is already fully maxed. I didn't realize I fully maxed it already. That's only level... What? That's not fully upgraded. It's a super cheap... Oh, it's level 1 upgrade, that's why. Well, I'm broke. Absolutely broke. I won't even be able to craft ammo at this rate because I need shards to craft ammo. That was kind of an oversight. I think I need to sell a bunch of things. Probably like my lower level, level stuff that I never gonna use. Here's the stuff I'm carrying.
That's just bad manners. Did you think life would be so tough here? We just need
I didn't expect to do that. I totally forgot I meant to do it. I'm not gonna sell my outfits or weapons. Coils and weaves. Let's get rid of the greens. Like all the greens I should just sell, to be honest. So the tear damage is good. I need the money. Commons, goodbye. I should be using better things than commons anyway. Well, at least I get some money. Tools. Yeah, I don't think I want to sell any of those. Though I can sell the commons. The commons are not even worth using, to be honest. Only the advanced are worth at this point. Mount call is very rare. You could actually sell that? Probably not. Yeah, I don't think I... Yeah, these are not for selling. I could have 42 berries now. That's insane. That's a huge change.
That was made with Legacy's guidance.
Well, now at least I can craft ammo. I should have enough shards to craft ammo. So I don't have to worry about that. And I have a lot better stuff. This can't be upgraded, oddly enough, but it is plenty of ammo.
Then I had better not hear of any more doubts. Follow your orders.
But at least a lot of my pouches got like super upgraded there. Oh, I could probably upgrade them more. But then I'll run out of shards again. Precision, yes. That one I actually care about. It's maxed. Bombs, blastling, I don't use it. I don't use that either. I am going into traps, so I'll buy that. Bolt clip, oh, that's the one I meant to upgrade. Still have 1,000 shards, okay. Tripwire, is that maxed? Needs crab shells. At least that doesn't cost too much to get those. Moonfish skin again. So 3 moonfish skin, 3 crab shell. One owl feather. Prairie dog hide, I have those. Baskin, yeah. Okay, well, those I could max out later. Again, I'll keep 800. 800 is enough for some ammo. That's why they always keep giving you shards, so you can always craft ammo.
There you are, on the mend already.
But that's going to be a huge help. Especially if I go against... Way of the 10. Okay, so I can't even do that yet. Valley of the Fallen. Yeah, that's something for later. For later, 2 errands. Yeah, those are pretty quick. But not for now. We need to do this because we have, yeah, but just enough time to do Gemini probably. Can I just fast travel here? No, I can't. How do I go back to the worlds? That's super awkward. Yeah, apparently you could cover all this land. That's crazy. I don't know how you'd travel that. Oh, of course, I should probably save. Oh, I should probably do a replenish as well. Because I did get rid of a lot of stuff. Maybe I'll actually get some stuff back. So much junk in my stash. Oh, they want to talk again. Big surprise.
So, we're fighting immortals from the stars now? Looks like
Immortals from the stars. Yeah, that's...
Wizards from the moon?
Wizards from the moon, yeah. That's... Spiders from Mars. If you have to ask. I gotta talk to everyone again. I did not... See, this is the good thing about taking your time. You get unexpected dialogue that you would miss otherwise. Where's my room? It moved a lot of stuff. Question is, what the heck? Oh, well, probably a lot of ammo and stuff. I did fill it filled up my ammo, pretty much. I have 60 normal. Oh, and this stuff is all new again.
So much of who I am is because of Rost. Even now, he's still teaching me. And he'd probably scold me for taking so long to learn the lesson.
Why am I looking at this again? Didn't I just look at it? Like not too long ago?
This time I've been...
I guess...
so focused.
New again.
On what Elizabeth was like, what she would do. I was wrong. to hold Beta to that standard.
Mm-hmm.
I probably shouldn't even be doing it to myself. I'll try to do better.
Nice bit of time to reminisce. Nobody's in here?
Where have I seen this before?
Concrete beach party? Still playing that nonsense?
Aloy.
That table is
Are you
all
well?
every time.
Had a bit of an issue with Beta. It's better now, though.
Ah, I'm not surprised.
Really? Why not?
I once knew a warrior who discovered he had a brother late in life. It was deeply uncomfortable for him.
Did he ever get over it?
In time. But not before the two siblings nearly killed each other in a single combat challenge.
Ah. Well, at least I avoided that.
Okay, companions.
You nervous about the mission ahead?
If I live, it will be in victory. If I die, it will be in battle. What matters most is that you achieve your objective.
I'll do my best.
Train, no.
Anything
More?
new going on I should know about?
The Quen has been more insistent than usual, asking about the visions at the Grove. Her pursuit of knowledge is relentless. The 10 would have a hard time fighting her off.
Just think of her like one of your chaplains.
Yes. Only more persistent.
Okay, now you're training.
Think you're ready to put all your training to the test?
I am Tenakth. I am always ready.
And your arm is going to be battle-worthy?
I bet people are curious about that new arm of yours.
None more than our Quen ally, I assure you.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't wait to take it apart and figure out how it works. I gave her the data I used to build the thing, hoping that would satisfy her curiosity instead.
Good luck with that.
Well, it's very useful. Prosthetics.
I should go get ready.
I await your orders.
Especially since it seems quite capable of ripping things apart. Namely machines. What's over here? Oh, that's her again. Alva?
Aloy, do you have a moment?
I do.
Aloy, I'm glad you're here. I wanted to give you this for helping me get the data on Leviathan. I didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Thanks, Alva. I'll put it to good use.
Shards is kind of what I could use. Because I spent all my shards. Companions.
Anything new around here?
Kotalo showed me the schematics for his new arm. I recall reading about robotic limbs within the Legacy, but I never thought I'd see one in action. Technology like that would be treasured back home. Think of what it could do for injured workers or soldiers. But knowing the Imperial family, they would use it for different purposes. Their own.
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
Exactly.
Leviathan?
Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the floods. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors. The Overseers would have us believe they were infallible paragons. But Pharaoh wasn't. Not even close. His greed led to machines that devoured the world. The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical, cruel. But, in the end, it's not that simple. The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll. It's a splatter, smudged, and faded on stained parchment. I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way, or twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth but it's worth fighting for. And this diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less. For that, I thank you, Aloy.
Okay, finally. Let's
I think that about covers
talk
it.
to everyone else.
Great. I better keep preparing for the mission ahead.
Well, it's coming up very soon. Oh, they don't have anything new, oddly enough. But Aaron does, for some reason.
Been out and about, have we?
Yeah, companions.
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Yeah, it hurts a little.
You need a new
maybe
arm?
A lot.
What'd you do?
Well, I tried to arm wrestle with Cthulhu.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't.
Which arm? The one
I was just curious to see if that new arm of his was as strong as it looked.
It is.
Turns out it really is.
But I did an arm wrestle right before a fight, but okay.
I gotta go.
Hey, let us know when you want us at those cauldrons.
So this should set the traps, and they should all still come to meet us, because we're probably going to need the backup where we are. They just need to set them and go. Okay, I don't think there's anybody else here to talk to. You have nothing new, so I'm just... Should I assume...
I was hoping you'd be back soon.
You probably don't have anything new. Good, okay.
I
perfect.
should go.
Make sure to let Guy...
Well, let's go see if there's anything down below. Okay, it spun me around. Can I go down here? And do anything? Nothing new. Okay.
I'm here, Aloy. Hey, I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
I am. Is there something you wanted to talk about?
Just wanted to see how you're doing. Oh, I can actually ask her stuff. Why would she not have stuff above her head? Okay, what have you been up to?
So how goes studying up on the merge?
Guy and I have added a function that will display a holographic interface to visualize the data stream from Hephaestus. It should make expunging its malicious code a little more efficient.
Nice.
That's great. Whatever we can do to cut down the merge time is going to increase our chance of success. Good work.
I'll continue to search for other ways to speed up the process.
We're kind of
But whenever you're ready.
about to
I
leave
am
soon.
too.
So, getting along with everyone.
Alva's joined us. Have you two had a chance to talk?
She told me she's not allowed to access a lot of the data her people have. Similar to the restrictions I had in my training interface.
Very similar to you.
I told her that if we succeed at Gemini, then once we return, I'll help her search for more ways to help her family. Even though Gaia will fix the biosphere, it'll take time for farmlands to fully recover. So, I want to help speed things up.
How so?
Bioengineering of more resilient plant strains, novel crop production methods, equipment upgrades. Something that might help in the short term.
I'm sure she'll appreciate it.
So you have a purpose here. Oh, I could ask more.
So when you talk to the others, are you calling them over the focus?
No, they'll come down here to visit. Like Erend. He's funny. But loud. I wish I could show him the media portal and the data channel. I think he would like the sports hollows. There was one where two people would criticize each other before wrestling to see who was stronger. It was bizarre and violent, but I think Erend would enjoy it.
Yeah, you're right. I bet he would.
You like the machine wrestling thing, so probably.
Talk to you later, Beta.
Yep.
Bye.
Later, Beta. Well, later would be just like after I talk to Gaia, because I think that's the only thing I have left. I want to talk to Zoe before, just make sure she doesn't have anything new. Just because they don't have something over their heads, apparently, doesn't mean that they don't have anything new. I'm going to guess probably Zoe does not have anything new. You don't know until you double check.
I was hoping you'd return soon.
And you don't.
I should get good.
We'll be waiting.
And to talk to everyone else. I don't think I'm forgetting anyone. We have so many people here now.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
I don't even know what she gave me, to be honest. I have skills to spend. No, I've already done Survivor, so I'm going to Trapper. I'm just going straight down. Okay, well, I don't plan on triggering my own traps. Speed. Ooh. Yeah, so better deconstruction. And that's all my points. Yeah, max 4 traps. Yeah, I guess putting them close together is a good idea, because then as long as you could just goad it to going into them, you could do a lot of damage. Because I usually spread them out, and maybe just concentrating them is a bit better, depending on what you're going against. I should probably use my food at some point too, and get more food. I could definitely buy more. I feel so broken when it comes to credit shards. I should probably save it again. No, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I would really like to save it, but their save is kind of far to go to.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm back. Let's do this.
Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta, I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, 2 heads are better than 1, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
Oh, yes, we have new progress here. Beta?
So, about Beta. I never really saw the difference between us until now. She's been through so much. Completely alone.
You have both endured many hardships. Different in almost every respect, yet equally remarkable. I like to think of you as 2 miracles, born of Elizabeth Sobek.
3, then. Let's not forget about you, Gaia.
Yeah, don't forget about yourself. Companions.
When I set out to find a way to bring you back, I never thought we'd be here, like this. Among friends.
They have all come a long way with their improvised educations. Varl has suggested that one day we might extend this model to more tribal inhabitants, once the biosphere has been stabilized.
Yeah, that's not such a bad idea. As long as you're the one running the lessons.
And the old world. But the new ruins I just visited, I guess? Nope, this place.
So what will happen to this place while we're at Gemini?
All systems within this facility will continue to operate. As Minerva will no longer be masking this location, the facility will be exposed to
Yeah, that
detection.
sounds bad.
Though without my presence, it is unlikely to attract attention.
Let's hope so.
Otherwise, all the beds we set up and everything are going to be ruins. Elizabeth?
Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend?
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate.
Better
Though
than
I am
Ted
glad
Farrow's
she
fate.
made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. Did all that she could. Thanks, Gaia.
Let's go to Gemini.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
Yeah, we all have montage time.
All right, connections in place. Booting up.
We didn't even get to climb in. We didn't even show the climbing in.
Aloy, I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right? In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too.
Mine as well.
Okay, radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected. Imperative escape containment. Applying countermeasures.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go.
Capture imminent. Initiating contingency 13F.
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
It's gotten strong.
It's cracked.
Look!
Facility activated. Engaging autonomous defenses. Directive neutralize.
That means machines are on their way. Get ready!
Come on, guy. Don't let us down. I got the machines.
For'll stay here. Protect Beta.
Got it.
Be careful!
Use an acid attack.
Oh, hello. What are you? Okay, yours.
Ammo. Stay back. Each hit. Get back. Over here,
Oh, you're wounded!
Okay, time to override. Never used this before. Let's get some on my side.
Aloy, need a hand over here. That's it. Keep on me. Draw it away from Vader. Stay back.
I moved right into it.
That's all of them for now. You two okay?
Still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape.
What do I have for potions? Medium potions? Okay. 2 of those, probably some larges. I need to refill my heals. Are there more coming? Purge. Base this in the cauldron. What? Oh, because Hephaestus went up there, right? I need to climb up. Yeah, I see. But it doesn't seem to be timed. Ravager cannon. Too late for that. Any other components to loot? I don't think so. Okay, let's go. Don't have all day.
I gotta chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core.
After I do looting, of course.
Oh, no, you don't, Hephaestus! I'll find another way over.
That way is not seen.
I gotta reach the other side.
Not seeing a way down, not seeing a way across. I see that is broken over there. But I can't go out. Oh, I need to glide across.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feet. You should know there's a huge power draw coming from the next chamber. Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
Yeah, there's probably gonna be lots of baddies. Wait, what?
It's some kind of production chamber. Festus is up to something, all right.
This is just loot. Okay, let's get the loot first.
What kind of machine is it trying to build? I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from. I bet that's where Festus is hiding too.
Probably like an acid claw or something? Acid fart? No. Acid claw new machine. Do I load those now or leave them for later? I'll load a couple. Maybe there. Seems like I'll probably fight back on my way back or something.
I gotta find where Hephaestus is hiding. Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go.
Here, Hephaestus.
Well, that doesn't sound good. Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it. Okay,
We're in a giant fab plant, though, so that's convenient.
What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to the power node. I think that could work. I think it could.
Yeah, jump across there, but I kind of want to fully explore the place. So that is actually the way up.
Should be able to catch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
Yeah, I can, but there's loot over there. I must get all the loot, because I probably won't be back here. I don't think I'll be back here. Look how good this loot is.
I might be able to catch a ride on the rail. Go over the shield.
Okay, I think that's all the loot that I can get, pretty much. I like the other approach better. Oh, I need to go up higher, right? This place has seen better days. Hey, Grivix, I won. I won the game? No, not quite. How's it going? This game is long. Like, this is his main story. There's...
Okay. Now how to drive Hephaestus out of here. There
You
should
got
be
chickens.
a node you can override near the central platform. Thanks.
Can I drop onto the kangaroo?
Deal with these machines first.
Should be able to drop onto the kangaroo. Yes. Or not.
It's down.
I don't know why the strike from above kind of failed, but okay. Nothing lost. Still in stealth. How's it going, Grivix? These are actually, I'm probably over leveled for these enemies. That one battle is kind of tough though. Yeah, stop your hopping around. Guess somehow the rest didn't even notice. There are others somewhere. Schmelter? Is there gonna be a... Not able to sleep? Oh, I hate that. That sucks. Well, hopefully I put you to sleep. Even though there's a lot of action on screen, I'm pretty tired too. So all my energy is going to playing the game. Oh, I just cheesed... Okay. Cheesed my way onto that. There's loot down there. There's the override. Okay, so I got the loot for... That must have been all the machines. Not what I want to do. Okay, I'm just gonna glide down because that's what I meant. No, she doesn't want to glide down. Okay, it's not gonna happen. I'll just drop down. Do my looting and then I'll override. This doesn't seem like it's gonna be it though. It's definitely gonna spawn that big acid thing. And there's heals here everywhere, so it must be combat. Come on. See loot. I want to loot it. Especially need those... It just gives me a bunch of things to grapple onto, so it's just kind of hard to choose where you want to go. This game is like loot crazy, like seriously. It's made for people who want to loot. Good old... Yeah, mech countermeasures, a big surprise! I see them.
Oh, great. The machine's on the way.
Oh, it's a plow horn? I've killed that before.
Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, that's an AoE. That's cheese. Okay, what was the idea? I was too busy in combat. Beta? Do you have an idea how to get past this? Couple of arrows. I think there might be a machine still left somewhere. No? There is somewhere. Scan, where are you? Oh, the Grimhorn, yeah, right. I took off your horns, though.
Can I make use of that?
Stop your moving. I'm just bullying you now. This is reminding me of Prey, though. This voice reminds me of Prey's voice. Your shield is blocking in. Let's get rid of that.
I got them all.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Let me get that loot, though, first. There's those
Nice.
horns.
Thanks.
Where did the horns go? I guess I missed the horns? Well, whatever. I did take the horns off. I don't know why they weren't there. Any more last-minute defenses? You are purging. This is the big thing. If it, yeah, exactly, right?
Sounds
It does
like
have
led
range.
to another chamber.
But I was hidden.
Well, I better not get comfortable.
Better not get comfortable. Yeah, the plow horn was kind of like funny. It's like if you went down there, it would have punished you. But I mean, I'm over leveled for this anyway. That one fight was actually kind of hard though.
Great. Let's just cover the floor with lightning.
I mean, that's fine. I can just jump over it. Well, I mean, I just did.
More machines keep coming. Please tell me
Great.
you're getting close.
I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side too.
I guess Aaron's missing out.
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right? Or some luminous...
I gotta find a way past this shield.
Luminous braiding? Yeah, well. I did get a little shocked. A little bit shocked there. That's not a shield I can get past. Oh, above. I see I can go above. I see it. You can't go below, go above. That's why they put these heels here.
Maybe there's a way over the shield.
No kidding.
Alright.
Maybe it's the way I just went.
Festus out of here.
There should be another route to override.
Got it.
Stop your moving. Who's shooting at me? Oh. Plasma. Oh, that hurts. That's my one weakness. Oh, I missed timing on that, but it's fine. I still got the kill. Oh, that was not what I meant. Good shots there, good shots. Well, one miss. But... I can't tell what's a machine and what's not a machine. All these noises. Well, I mean, they're all machines, but which ones are ones that attack me? Oh, that's my next node. Your autonomous defenses
here we go
are
again.
failing.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
Cycle pipelines
Okay, this is actually a bit better of a defense, not gonna lie. But I'm pretty good against fire. How are you still alive? Oh well, that charge was like too well timed. Another machine's down. If you can't kill something that's still alive, yeah, I mean, true. I don't have a pickaxe, I have a spear. Oh, hello. Okay. Where'd you come from? I can't see a damn thing. I was trying to heal. Take off your tail. How do you like that? Well, that multi-attack. Yeah, you're actually a bit. Where did you go? I dodged into that, not away from it. I guess you got really angry that I took out your tail.
That's okay.
And there. Node access restored. Now you can override it.
Good work.
Okay, of course.
Heavy lifting.
Wait for me to kill all the machines. I need some heals. Oh no, wait. I'm full. How am I full up on heals already? I thought I used a lot of my heals. Showing me I'm full in my heals. No idea how that happened. Retreating again.
Okay. Festus is running out of places to hide.
Aloy?
It's on you.
I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too.
I could crawl through these.
The machine that Festus was building. It
It's
must
done.
have finished it.
Yeah. It's a big one.
It's powerful, whatever it is. I'm almost done with the core repairs.
Pièce de résistance.
Should we come to you? Maybe
That
I
was
could
horrible.
distract the machine. if-
My voice is almost
No,
gone.
Beta. Just stay where you are, okay? Handling the machine's my job.
Okay. Be safe.
Backtrack on my way there, I guess. Yeah, don't come here. This is my job.
Targeted. That's capturing repair Cauldron Tower. Infiltrating Cauldron.
Yeah, that's me.
Seized Cauldron.
Yep, I did all those. Those are good coils, looks like. No more? Okay, let's double check my outfit coils. I can only have one, which is fire and shock. Yeah, plasma is my biggest weakness. And ice, slightly. As long as they don't use that, I'm fine.
Your interference will be terminated. Deploying priority unit S.
What is this thing? Oh, it's
I
this
should scan it first.
slaughter spine.
Those things on its legs are glowing. I think it's charging up.
Yeah, it doesn't like ice. I'm not very good at. Oh, I need to use traps. Do you have an ice trap? I have a frost capsule. Yeah, this thing sucks. I've faced one before.
It finished charging. It's covered in plasma. It got plasma on me.
Yeah,
It's gonna
plasma's
explode
my
any second. Maybe one of
plasma's my
potions can help.
weakness. I don't think I have that queued. Have a meat in the middle. Ouch. Okay, I'm not even. I'm trying to find my platinum potion. I don't have it. Ah, damn it. Are you weak to? I don't even get a chance. Hold on a second. It's just a normal slaughter spine. Why is... I've never fought it so close, I guess. I've already fought one, so I do know it's weak against cold. I wish I had a better cold weapon, but... Okay, I did that. I'm gonna start stripping it. Oh, it didn't actually get frozen though? Hmm. Why didn't it not get frozen? It got brittle, but it...
It's charging up again. Maybe purge water can dampen its attacks.
If I had purge water... Bad timing on that shot. It's not getting frozen. Why are you not freezing? It's not even working. I guess it does, this one does not get frozen, it just gets brittle. Nope. Roll. It still didn't dodge. Not going so well. What the heck is going on with this stupid plasma? It's just exploding everywhere I go. I need to just screw it. I need to bring out the big weapons. Why was I not using my best stuff?
It's no good.
I'm just drilling it apart. You know, you were made, I can disassemble you. And now you're dead.
It's done.
Why didn't I just do that to start off with? So much better. These things are so OP.
One more note to override.
Yeah, why don't I just use my spikes? They're so friggin', even though this is like not even the best spike in the game. It's still really good. Why would I use anything else? Bye bye, Slaughter Spine. I'm out of heals completely? Interesting. I need to look at those. I've got... Okay, those are coils and whatnot. They're actually quite good. The game is rewarding me for doing this. I have yet to apply them. Well, there are some heals here, so I at least got some of them. Oh wow, I just pick up one and it gives me full. Thanks to one of the upgrades. Like, when did I get that upgrade? I don't remember that. I used to get like 2 at a time. That's amazing. That is amazing. Okay, so I just pick it once and I'm full. That's so OP. And that's my last override.
Stuff for the stash.
I didn't even use the exploding ones. I just used the drill ones are so freaking good though, because they keep doing damage over time. Explosions just do like big AOE, but big damage and terror.
No more hiding, Hephaestus.
Facility core. That's where we started.
Hephaestus is back in the core.
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
Let's take a photo mode. You know, I want to remember this. Good old picture for posterity. I need to move over slightly though.
And then we can start the merge.
Because of you, Beta.
To get that nice wide angle. Oh, it doesn't really... Okay, there we go. Boom, there we go. That one actually took. Beautiful. That's not even my first Spino, but Slaughter Spine, that's what it's called.
I'm glad you came along. And you, Paul. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you, Aloy.
So where the heck do I need to go? Straight back this way? Is this my fast way back? I think so. Shortcut? I could go the other way probably, but this way it makes the most sense if it's just straight back. Okay, give me all the chests. I have a good amount of sludge. Well, that was the way I was supposed to go. Refresh my stockpiles. Oh, do I want to bring the weapon with me? Yes, let's bring this with me.
Well, hello.
Ravager cannon is pretty good. I don't think it's stuck now, so it shouldn't be able to make any more. But you never know. You never know, one will drop from above or something.
Aloy, the bypass is done.
It's done. Can I talk to anyone else? I guess not. So I distracted it. That was my job.
The core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained.
Maybe did we overwrite it?
No, we better get started with the merge.
Yeah, we haven't merged it yet.
It's all set up. Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
But did we reset its code? First? I guess we did. No, it's still...
Okay, to complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus's malicious
Yeah, that's
code.
what we need to do. That's
Carefully.
what I thought. It's playing Wheel of Fortune or something?
Aloy, look.
Guess who it is? The uninvited guests. It is, yeah, these people. I knew they were going to show up.
You've cost us quite a lot of time.
Well, that did not work.
Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
Drop it on them. Yeah, they're stupid. Oh, you got squished. Who's the bug now? We're still alive though.
Ooh. Get behind me.
You could float around. We know you could be destroyed.
Come on! Quit screwing around.
Their overconfidence is their weakness.
Now we're having fun, right?
Ah. Do we shoot her? Can't shoot her.
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport.
So they're stealing them?
Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Carry on, Moss.
What the hell are you doing?
She's on our side?
Stop her!
I can't even see her.
Interesting. She was the original. She was the one in charge, I thought. So she kind of intervened on her behalf.
Beta.
Varl? We knew they were gonna show up. Why were we not better prepared? I had my weapon over there, though it was too far away, I guess.
Where am I?
Ah, you're awake.
Tilda?
You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast? Okay.
Gotta eat. Okay.
What was all this for?
All that remains.
Some kind of survival bunker?
Those showers? I think those are showers, yeah. This is one of the old bunkers that... Yeah, this is obviously an old bunker that they've moved into. This is their base. Music.
Just a few favorites from my collection.
Favorites?
Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
This is the paintings that
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art. Or the insight we might gain.
Not really one for art, but I will scan things.
My favorite pairing on the left is Woman Reading a Letter by Vermeer, a true master. And on the right is a forgery, Woman Reading Music, which fooled experts into believing it was a priceless original. Early in my career, I became fascinated with such deceptions.
That makes sense.
Eventually, I developed scanning software that could detect fakes with unparalleled accuracy.
Is that how you made enough money to buy your way onto the Odyssey?
Oh no. I made my real fortune later. Celine and Endymion. She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple shepherd. Beside her is the god of love, Cupid.
So she's sneaking up on him?
More like visiting him in secret. The torch that Cupid bears represents Celine's undying infatuation with him. Though the two must remain apart, her love will forever burn.
Sure.
This is Rembrandt painting Jeremiah, a man in mourning.
Mourning what?
His home. The ancient city of Jerusalem. He foresaw its impending doom, but could do nothing to prevent it. So instead, he saved its treasures from destruction, just as I saved these works. You could say we're kindred spirits.
Apparently there's a wide maw site 138 meters away. Or feet, I guess. I don't know what they actually measure in. Feet, maybe?
A portrait of the painter, Rembrandt's son Titus, depicted in the habit of a monk.
I don't get it. Why would someone like you, with infinite resources, care about this painting of a boy in a hood?
It's not the image itself, but the feeling it conveys. The face is bright and defined, but his eyes are downcast, heavy with misfortune. And the background seems to swallow all light. The painting is infused with a sense of loss.
Seems like it. I
understand how the painter feels.
This Night Watch, yeah, that one's the most famous Rembrandt. One of the most
Rembrandt's
famous.
The Night Watch, by far the most famous painting my homeland ever produced. It was commissioned to honor a militia made up of influential citizens.
I guess you must have been an influential citizen.
In my day. But not as influential as you've been in this new world.
Yeah, that's she likes Rembrandt apparently. I think we're almost done. Last one.
The Gust.
It's a ship.
By Willem van de Velde, the most famous of his many maritime paintings.
No one wants to see one
crossing
ship
into the
painting.
unknown. I guess you're
I've
familiar
seen them
with
all.
that.
Indeed, which is why I appreciate this composition in particular. Though waves and wind threaten to destroy the ship, it perseveres, clinging to the light even as darkness closes in all around it.
Can I get a save point here somewhere? Though I still have some time. What's with the... when I pull this up, I hear like clanging. Like hooves.
Stunning, isn't it?
What is it?
Paintings were the only masterpieces of my people's golden age.
Sculpture?
This is Van Vianen's Lidded Ewer, molded from a single sheet of silver.
What was it
Silver?
for?
How like Elizabeth you are.
Why does it look like gold?
Function over form. Its practical purpose was less important than its meaning. Van Vianen created it in honor of his late brother, who himself was a famous silversmith.
A memorial.
Yes. Such beauty from sorrow.
A lot of weight on his shoulders. I know the feeling.
It's invisible weight though. And then some random... Is that pan flute? Random pan flute. Frenzy.
She's pulling out her own hair. Out of madness, out of grief. It's hard to watch her suffer.
I mean,
Done
it's
so soon?
not literally.
I've got more important things to worry about.
Didn't I look at everything? I'm pretty sure I looked at everything.
There is much we are trying to save. Not the least of which is in that vault. There's nothing wrong with savoring such treasures for a moment more. Come
I'm
upstairs
good.
and we'll get down to business.
Did I actually miss any of them? I don't think I missed any of them. Pretty sure I didn't. If I did, it's not the end of the world. It is the end of the world, though. So this is like forced me in the end game. It didn't say a point of no return.
There you are.
Which is
Feeling
odd.
better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron?
It's not stupid. We knew that they're going to find
What did you do
us.
to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
So this is her, like, personal fallout shelter kind of thing?
This was your house.
Yep.
The one you recreated for Beta. In the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
She was...
You shot off into space with them. And lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
It got destroyed?
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. 1,000 years at my back, and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please.
All we need is your tech, and we could at least stand a chance.
There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere.
Not for good.
Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet.
We knew that.
He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship.
Yep, we knew that.
A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to
speaking of calling people friends.
Silence.
Yeah, silence.
He's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course.
Of course,
But
he's
it should be enough
silence.
to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
Well, at this point, I have really no reason to distrust you, because you already had us basically beaten. And you helped us. And we don't really have another option. So my focus.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
What about you?
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information.
A shadow broker,
I
if
had
you
to
will.
remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
Joining Zenith?
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the Earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
The other Zeniths?
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were. Certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again, but this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now, finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Farzenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
Okay, that's the first conversation done. Beta?
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
And the data channel was...
So
we
this
know.
channel you shared with Beta. None of the other Zeniths
But
ever
she
found
did
out
stop
about it.
using it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes. Though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
Well, she felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
And this place?
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Okay, second conversation done. 3 to go. The plan.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
And the base.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
And Beta's location.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
Silence.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
And the Tanakh?
Regala's only interested in killing Hekarro and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zenith?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hekarro.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tanakh are cut down outside.
Elizabeth?
So you knew Elizabeth.
Hey, Skittish, how's it going?
Liz was...
This is kind of near the end, so you might not want to
everything
watch.
she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
And how'd you meet?
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning. A touchy subject in those days. Because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life, not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated, and I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
And how did you do that exactly?
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't, but she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling.
And that's it. Okay, so there must be another way. But there isn't.
First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
Not taking no for an answer. Does not look like she's enjoying it.
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra protection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise, okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Or seen it from her point of view.
Then I think it can be done. I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on? As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
Plot thickens.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
That's all that we need.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Silent's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenakth.
What is that?
The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal.
Well, that's a Horus.
Drop one of those
complete.
on Regala's army, and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring silence to the table.
Not if. When.
I forgot about taking the rebel camps. That would...
Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
Metal flower. Was that what I was hearing the entire time? I don't even know how to get to it. Stairs? Okay, I just wanted to. Sometimes just don't have saves, and they should really have
Just to
saves.
let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
I see that.
Great.
Just
I
like
take it the other
sounds.
units can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
What's below me now? So she had quite a nice rooftop as well. This supposed to be solar panels? I guess so. No idea what the point of that was. Oh, loot. Still making lots of noise. Okay, there's a fire here. I just don't know how to get to it. There's no escape. It's the way I came, I guess. Well, I'm kind of stuck here. That's not great. I guess I could jump down. But then I'm nowhere where I want to be.
This'll break my fall.
Okay, I need to kill these things quick. I really need to stop playing this, because I need to go.
Shell walker scuttling around. Wonder what it's got in that container on its back.
Nothing particularly good. Okay, anyway, I need to save, and I need to get out of here. I need to explore that next time, but thanks for watching, have a good night, good day, whatever it is for you, and see you next time. Same time, same place tomorrow. Probably just do, I might just do the rebel camps tomorrow first, because that makes sense. To remove them, I think it makes sense story-wise. Plus, I was planning on doing that anyway, I just totally forgot.